This week in VR education news, the future of eye tracking with Almalence, donating blood in VR, future of VR sports, and some interesting opportunities for the elderly using virtual reality. Hopping into the first story here, Almalence has developed a trial plugin to allow you to track your eyes more precisely and use that tracking to improve your hardware output by not needing to process as much power through the hardware, allowing you to upgrade your VR experience and all the educational experiences that are available in VR without needing to upgrade the actual hardware. So very exciting news there, being able to just do a nice software update. Moving along, different places are now starting to offer VR or mixed reality when donating blood. I donate blood regularly myself, and I know it can sometimes be boring when you're just sitting there. I like to chat with the nurses, chat with everybody around, but sometimes you just want to lay back and relax when you're donating blood. And I can see how having mixed reality to maybe learn about the donating blood process or learn about something else or just be entertained can be a huge game changer for getting more people into the system and donating blood, because it is something that I'm always struggling to find people to donate. So if you haven't, maybe get an XR headset and go donate. Then we have Sense Arena partnering with the NHL to launch their own VR hockey platform. And this is very exciting because Sense Arena has been doing professional training for multiple NHL teams for a couple of years now. And now partnering with the NHL, this is going to become more consumer available, as hopefully be more available to all the teams across the NHL for training, and just shows the backing that large companies are having for VR and seeing how much of an impact this is making in their training. And lastly, we have VR technology being used to tackle loneliness for elderly people. Basically, with VR headsets, they're able to travel to different places around the world and be entertained in all kinds of different games and explore new things using virtual reality, as well as maybe meeting up with family members or people around the world in a much more immersive fashion. And I think this is very important to make sure that our elderly aren't lonely or depressed or facing anything along those lines. But then as well, it could be used for education where somebody might want to learn a new skill like woodworking in their old age, and they can put on a VR headset and not be lonely, but they can find a community of people also into woodworking or bird watching or any sort of activity that you might want to learn that could be done through virtual reality. Anyways, that's your quick update for this Friday recap and everything going on in the VR education space. Peace.